Hi guys, my name is Madison,
Hi,
and
Hi,
Madison.
Madison.
hi. I'm from 1428 Elm, and so I just watched the movie 2 days ago and loved it.
Thank you.
I love the vibes of it, especially. I'm kind of curious. I mean, I feel like this movie has such a nice like texture to it. It's almost like Technicolor in some parts, and I know you guys did it on film, and I'm kind of curious. Did the style inform the script and the story, or was it the other way around?
I think it was the other way around.
Mm,
I mean, specifically the style and the concept, the visual palette, and everything, sound design was really came from the story, and it usually does. I think it's sort of important. I mean, sometimes it's interesting to invert that, but I think that this was really about really, and not just the story, the characters. That because it's such a simple. I think the original screenplay was 83 pages long,
Yeah,
and it's really two main characters, but there's probably a cast of 6 or 7 people. So it really came down to just what was going on with the characters and the story.
yeah, and obviously developing the look and the feel and getting specific with Giovanni over the course of months after the script was finished. There are details that come to light that were never a part of the script, like shooting anamorphic and film stocks, and because we obviously, we wanted that Technicolor. Like, Technicolor doesn't exist anymore, sadly, but we wanted sort of that look without doing it in post, like
right.
making it look like this thing that we've done that's inorganic. So talk to Giovanni about finding ways to get that color saturation naturally using the slower speed film stocks and all that. But even prior to all that, more than any other thing I've written, I think a good portion of some of the you know some of the style in general was kind of synonymous with the story. Like it was kind of in tandem with the story, because it was always about, this story always had a flavor. Like even
Right.
when it was written, like red was going to be part of, like there were things that when I was writing the script, that I just it all came together, some of it. And when Giovanni first read it, it resonated with him, and then we built from that. But we knew it was going to be a very, very visual movie. And that's why I knew he'd be the perfect guy to do it. And I was hoping he'd say yes, because we like a lot of the same movies.
Mhm.
And I was inspired by a lot of the movies we'd been talking about for years prior, that we've been
It
watching.
actually reminded me a little bit of Pearl, a little the vibes and the just kind of the simple premise, like turned
Yeah,
into something.
that's definitely my favorite in the X trilogy. And I know
Really?
Ty West, he's a great guy. And Pearl was, it came out, I think, right when we finished shooting,
Mm.
right around that time,
Mhm.
maybe a couple of weeks after we finished shooting. So I remember finally seeing Pearl, and I think it's a very, very different movie than ours, but
Oh yeah,
seeing
definitely.
some similarities, obviously emotional. Like we obviously were inspired by some of the same things. I remember writing Ty and being like, if you see anything similar here, I promise we made this movie at the same,
Well, I just meant
before we ever had a
stylistically,
chance to see your film. But
right?
yeah, it's a really good film. I like that. That is my favorite in the trilogy, and I think they're all good. But
Yeah, I just meant like, yeah, stylistically, but hopefully that
yeah,
means color is kind of coming back because I feel like a lot of movies are so dark. But
yeah.
thank you guys so much for chatting with me. Have a good one.
Thanks, man. It's nice to meet
Thanks
you
for having
again.
us.